Hey everybody, welcome back to the best U.S. Mint News channel on YouTube. I'm Sonofasilverstacker. Today's date is the 11th of January, 2025, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the Fun Show and how, well, guess what? Yeah, we're going to be live from the Fun Show this morning around 9:30 a.m. I guess about the time I get there, me and mi esposa, my spouse, we're going to be there this morning, so that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Now, before any of that, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. That's right, a bazillion. It's a mighty big number. Not sure exactly what that number is, but it's got to be ginormous. Also, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. Now, let's bounce over here to moneymetals.com to check out where those spot prices ended the week. That's incredible over there, Dr. Copper. Gold ended the week at 2702. Wow. We're above $2,700 again, but just by a hair, right? 280 over. Silver hanging tough above $30, $30.61. Platinum at 982.65, and look at that, almost exact parity with palladium, 984.30. Isn't that something? Now you're not looking at it in stock American Silver Eagle. This is a pre-sale. That's too bad, and it is 2 weeks delay on the side. And was there a 3-week delay? I don't know. Maybe we've already gone through a week. But anyway, the premium on this is 724 for a quantity of 1 through 39. You'll pay 37.85, and yeah, the buyback price here you're looking at is 31.81, and the silver spot price is 30.61. So there you go, $1.20 more. Now over here to the United States Mint website, we're under About, Production, Sales, and Figures, and we're under Bullion Sales. And I got to say, I got to hand it to the United States Mint. Kudos to you for getting your act together as far as the tables and charts and numbers and data are concerned. That's outstanding. I want to thank you for that. Now, as soon as we get some 2025 data in here, we'll start saying, well, we'll start reporting those numbers. Now, let's keep on keeping on. Not everything is completely rosy, but it sure is starting to look good, because here we are at the circulating coin production. I did show you the circulating coin production for the 2024 coins, right? The United States Mint updated those Philadelphia Jefferson nickels, so we did that yesterday's video. But check this out. This is the 2024 American Women Quarters, and it's the only one for 2024. In fact, if you want the older years, you actually have to go into the America the Beautiful Quarters program and go to 2023 and hit submit, and you'll see the other American Women Quarters. But really, I would imagine that's not that hard to just reclassify and migrate that data over to this particular tab. All right, here we go. So what we're looking at here is the Celia Cruz quarter. That's the lowest minted Denver quarter out of the program, and that's the lowest minted, that's right, lowest minted Philadelphia. Now, when you look at this, these are hundreds of millions, right? 200 million, 187. When you look at that, and then you compare it to the 32 million at Denver, well, it starts to look really low. And this is the lowest minted Return to Monticello Jefferson nickel in existence so far. And how many of these Jefferson nickels of the 32.8 million, how many of those are in rolls, and how many will stay in rolls for quite some time, right? So that's quite interesting, because if you did the math, if you divide the number of rolls and how many coins are in each roll divided by that 32 million, I don't even think you have a million rolls out there. That's because it would be 40 million if it were, right? That's it. That's incredible. So there's less than a million rolls out there. And how many will be divided up? Let's keep on keeping on. One thing that does need work over there is the United States Mint. If you look at the press releases, I think timing is everything. To be timely is important, right? Timely is a good thing. Well, check this out. And I don't think this is very timely, but these are the 2025 press releases, and these came out January 10th. That's just yesterday. First one says United States Mint releases 2025 American Innovation $1 coin program designs. Yeah, they did that about a week and a half ago. Not very timely. And look at this other one, January 10th, United States Mint, Arkansas American Innovation $1 coin products available on January 7th. Is that a day late and a dollar short? I don't know, but better late than never, I would guess. Now, over to the fun stuff. Yeah, that's right. Let's talk Fun Show. Opening ceremony was 9:45 2 days ago now. That was on, I want to say, Thursday. And now, today, here's the show hours right there. Whoops, I highlighted way too many things. Today is Saturday, so Saturday's hours are 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. It's 1 hour short, and I would imagine that some of the dealers have already packed up and may be leaving today, maybe earlier than 5:30, maybe 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And it's also interesting that PCGS and GC may also maybe stop submitting, maybe at like a noon cutoff. So if you don't get there early, well, by 10 a.m. when it opens and get in line for the items you want, you might not get anything at all. So that's kind of intense, right? So you got to get there early and make sure you've got a plan when you get there. And what's interesting is here at the end of the show, I always wonder, are the dealers willing? Because, I mean, some of them may have already recouped the cost of a table and already recouped the cost of getting there to Orlando, flying in, getting a hotel room and all that sort of stuff. I mean, that's a lot of money, right? Hundreds of dollars a night, the hotel, then the flights, a couple $100. It's all got to pay for itself. And yeah, eventually maybe it's a write-off next year, but for this year, it's interesting. Will they be haggling? So I myself, I like to haggle when it comes to purchasing things. And today I will be purchasing rolls of Lincoln cents. So I'm going to be looking for 1970s Lincoln cents because I love my Lincoln cents, especially those copper slugs. I really dig those. Anyway, one cool thing I got to show you that's going to be happening at the Fun Show this morning or this afternoon, depending on. You got right here, this is Fun Show attendees. A heads up to each and every single one of you. Stop by the Mint booth, 1153, to buy our newest releases and meet U.S. Mint Director, the Honorable Ventris C. Gibson. So my wife and I are going to be speaking to Miss Ventris Gibson today, hopefully. And hopefully, keep your fingers crossed and say a prayer for me. I will be inviting the Honorable Ventris Gibson to be a guest. That's right, to be interviewed by moi, this guy with the thumbs pointing at his chin. Yeah, on the channel. So that would be really amazing. And then there's obviously some coin boards, pink nails here, pink nails there. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. Do you notice little things like that too? I can't help it. That's the way it is. Now, what's available at the Fun Show? Well, I'm glad you asked. Over here, that's right, the American, back it up. This is by Darren Lee Unser, dated January 9, 2025. It's from coinnews.net, and this is going to be available at the show today. One of the United States' most anticipated products for collectors. It's the 2025 West Point Proof American Silver Eagle. Becomes available today at noon. And maybe, just maybe, the United States Mint has a couple of these that are available, and maybe, just maybe, who might sign it. Wouldn't that be cool? So let me know if you're interested in that. Also, look at this. They're talking about the numbers here since their introduction in 1986. Proof Silver Eagles have been a perennial favorite among coin collectors, with hundreds of thousands purchased annually. Below is a detailed breakdown of recent sales. Look at that. Bam! Yeah, 2024 running real lean in 2024, but don't forget, and look at this, these are type 1 numbers and these are type 2 numbers. We're still below type 1 and type 2 from 2021. However, these figures only account for the individually packaged and sold editions. They exclude those offered in other formats, such as the congratulations sets, the limited, well, you know what I'm saying, the other sets. I almost said the limited edition because sometimes it's San Francisco, right? With the 2025 edition also launching today and including a 2025 Proof American Silver Eagle bulk options sold to dealers, and those struck at the San Francisco Mint. There, I said it. So there you go, folks. That's what's interesting. Also, guess what? Yeah, the congratulations set. And I really, honestly, thank goodness the congratulations set is now in a clamshell. I really dig it. Didn't really like the old packaging. I do have a couple of those lingering around somewhere with the interim mint director between Director Ryder and Director Gibson. Remember that one? That was pretty wild. Thought that was cool. Yeah, and yeah, they raised the mintage on this. And look, it's a Silver Eagle, right? And what's interesting, I think Dennis D asked the question, because the United States mints, they had that package that they've changed. Well, if you sent that out to be graded to the third-party grading companies, they did not want that box opened. They wanted that one completely sealed and shipped to them. That was right, the shipping box. So is that the same story with this one here? I don't know. May have to check in on that. That's a good question. But anyway, these are the mintages right here. That's how many they've sold so far. So 2024 was running real light. Not that the United States Mint didn't have the product, but the demand wasn't there, right? Look at this 2020. 24,000. Yeah, running real lean. Very similar to 2020, although 2020, it was for different reasons. Now let's go to those plus ones I've yammered for way too long. This is Proverb 13:11. So this is about money, since everybody likes to talk about money. Who doesn't, right? Money is, the world is money, right? Think about that. And money comes in different formats. Remember, back in school, money was, shells and beads and things. Yeah, whatever people valued, right? Wealth gained in vanity will diminish, but that gathered by hand will increase. And what I think that means is that wealth gained dishonestly will not last, but if it's accumulated gradually through hard work, it grows. And remember, you got to give too, right? Because giving, you think you'll go poor by giving, but actually it returns the wealth like tenfold. It's actually incredible. It's just one of those things. You just like, yeah, you watch it happen, and there it is. You can't explain it. The universe is amazing. Now, with that said, let's bump over here to 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is the Hooters, All You Zombies. And yeah, there's some really cool images in here. Look at that. That's remember that guy? That's Yul Brynner. What an actor, right? Wow. So there it is, folks. I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, sub the channel. It's absolutely free. Now, if you want to spend a little money, please consider becoming a member. It's $1.99 per month. It's actually cheaper than well, it's less expensive than a cheap cup of coffee. Yeah. Do you ever say that? Less expensive than cheap? I think less expensive is probably more apt term than cheap. Well, anyway, it's just opinions, right? It's just semantics. Stacker out.